Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Interviews with Entrepreneurs in South Africa. So, today I'm very excited to introduce you to Monique De Kock, who is, we've been friends for a long time, and I'm very, very excited because she's making the bold move of moving out of an employed job and into being self-employed. And I know that that move takes a great deal of courage. So I thought that perhaps today it might be nice to chat with her and to share her story of courage with all of you. So Monique, over to you if you'll tell us why you've decided to leave your job and become self-employed.
Thank you, Mel. Thank you very much for this special opportunity. It really means a lot to me. And yes, thank you that I can share my story with everyone. It's much appreciated. Hello, everyone. My name is Monique De Kock. I come from South Africa. Yes, I'm sitting here in front of Mel for the reason that I've left my current employment position, because I feel that I need to just get out there and just spread the word a whole lot more, and just to start making people realize that their health is important, their home health is important, and that we need to be moving more to a more sustainable type of living within our homes, and as far as what we consume on a dietary basis. So yes, I left my current employer because I really needed to just get into something new. I needed to spread my wings. I needed to challenge myself in and amongst what's going on with regards to lockdown. So yes, basically just to get people healthy, to change their perception when it comes to what they are going forth and cleaning their houses with, what they eat. So basically, I'm incorporating two concepts. The one is Greenworks, which is a bio-cleaning solution. It's basically good bacteria that spreads the dirt, that cleans the dirt. So basically, the enzymatic composition of this bio-cleaning solution, it's got your protease, your lipase, and your amylase. Those are the three enzymes that breaks the form of the virus, which isn't very strong. But once they've done that, all that other enzymatic action infiltrates into the virus itself, and it actually decomposes it. So it goes, how can I say it? It dissipates into thin air. My second concept that I'm joining with Greenworks is that I am using herbalife at the moment. I started herbalife in October. It has changed my life drastically. I can feel that I am living on a high frequented nutritional basis. So yes, it's just basically as far as home sustainability and health sustainability is concerned. So yes, it's just putting the two together, because a healthy home and a healthy body creates a healthy dynamic environment for you to stay. Because when you're healthy internally and you're taking care of your home's environment within, the both of them can work together. And what's amazing about this Greenworks product is that because it's so good, and because it's got the green tag certification, it changes the energy of your home. Once you've used that product, being it from your kitchen to your bathroom to your lounge, it really changes the energy. And with that, it's time saving, energy saving, money saving. Because with this product, because everything is so, because everything is, how can I say, when everything is so sped up, we don't have time to put water in a bucket and X, Y, and Z. So you just spray, it's got a foam, it foams because it's got an emulsifying agent, and then you just take a cloth and you wipe it. And as you're wiping that, it's spreading the dirt to clean the dirt. So yes, that's basically what the Greenworks product is all about. I'm really excited about that. I'm going to go fetch stock tomorrow. But however, what I would like to do for you, Mel, is that I would like to ship off a starter pack to you, just
that
to
would
say
be
thank
wonderful.
you for today, so that you can actually try it for yourself. Because I have to say, I started using the product and I'm absolutely sold by it. Another thing is with the washing powder, you'll find it's a little bit moist. The reason why they've made it moist is that when you scoop up other shop washing powders, when you scoop it up, you get a bit of powder that flies out, and that powder is not good for your lung capacity. It's really not good. So that's why they've made it moist, so that you don't have that additional powder that you're inhaling. And that's another thing about Greenworks. They're manufacturing that for your lung health, because all other products are not good for you, because it's got a detrimental effect on your lungs, such as bleach, disinfectants, alcohol, even alcohol. Alcohol is not a good solution for what we're going through as a sanitizer, because what happens is that you've cleaned your hands are dry, and then any impurities can go and be stuck back onto your hands. So with Greenworks, it's a soap formula, bioenzymatic formula, where, because your skin is a dynamic environment, once you've sanitized your hands with that soap, what happens is that it forms a layer for the next 9 to 10 hours. So you don't have to continuously sanitize in your hand. And another detrimental effect of sanitizers, especially now, is that it's eroding the top layer of your skin. So yes, that's why I'm a green person. I'm spreading the green dots when it comes to household health and internal health. I'm really excited about this, but I'm also going to be incorporating essential oils into whatever I'm doing, because essential oils is the future as well. Because with essential oils, you can also save your life as well. You can also use it as part of cleaning products as well, for your health, to relax, anything like lemon oil. That is your best acid flush. It's almost like teas that have been made with the rinds of lime, lemon, mandarin, clementine. So basically, that is your best flush, especially in the mornings. You have any tea that is rind based, and it flushes all the acidity out of your body to keep your cells at a high frequency. So yes, it's all exciting for me. I made the choice yesterday. I spoke with my HR manager. She said my conversation with her was very inspiring, because I told her exactly what I'm doing. So she wished me luck, and she says that I deserve this, because she says I've got a very enterprising spirit. So I'm going to go do that, do whatever I need to do. And yes, hopefully, we need to be making money right now. But the thing is, in order for that to flow in, I need to make changes in other people's lives, and I need to start changing their minds when it comes to their overall health and their home health. So, and I must admit, since I've started using Greenworks, I'm sitting here and I can feel the whole energy of my face has changed. It's an amazing product. It's an amazing product. So I can't wait to ship your starter pack off to you, so that you can try it. And if you like it, which I'm sure you're going to like, it is amazing. But I have found with 2 products, there's a Grime Away all-purpose cleaner, and then there's the bathroom one. The Grime Away has almost got like a citrus oil that dissolves any fatty deposits. But I find With the grime away, it's better to clean your shower door with the grime away than the bathroom cleaner because of that citrus oil. It doesn't leave streaks on the shower door, and your shower door can be caked with soap and whatever for who knows how long. You haven't cleaned your shower door in how long. You spray that on, and within seconds that shower door is clean. You don't even have to use water. You just spray it on and you wipe off, and off you go. So it's really energy saving and water saving. And when it comes to water, we need to be saving because water is probably our most sacred commodity, and it's a human right. So we need to be looking after our water with regards to the amount that we use as well. So this is where this product is absolutely amazing.
So how long have you been using these products for before you decided to go out and start selling them?
Well, Mel, when lockdown started, when lockdown started, I'm sure everybody was in a confused state because, I mean, you need to make sure that you supplied with this, your home is warm, you got food and X, Y, and Z. And I had a friend that over the past year and a half, she's been sending me all this documentation, and then she sent me a COVID care disinfecting package. So I said, this is something that I can get into. So from about the 4th week of lockdown, I started doing this, and yes, it has really opened a lot for me. I mean, it's changed my mind space as well. But yes, it's something that it's like it was just instinctive that I knew that I needed to do this because everyone thinks that because the World Health Organization says this is what needs to be done, it's not. That's why the world needs people like Green Dot, people like myself, because if your home health isn't healthy, you're not going to be healthy. And it's no use using bleachers and X, Y, and Z. But coming back to bleachers, you buy at least 16 household cleaning products every month. And that actually costs more than your groceries buying food. So a household cleaning product, you cut down to 5 products. And 5 products, it costs 246 Rand and 67 cents. But coming back to what you were asking me as well, I just decided, because I'm working at the airport, because it's a very depressive job to have with regards to hours and that, because I mean, I don't get any time to myself, and that's why I also decided to go this route so that I got better time management for myself. I have my own time management to do whatever I want. I think I've lost my train of thought, but anyway, I'll get back to that. So yes, coming back to Herbalife. I started Herbalife so that my body isn't in a depressive state. So if I'm waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm really supplementing myself for the next couple of hours before I get home. So basically, when your body is at a high, is highly frequented with good nourishment. Basically, when your cells have got a gray residue around it, and when you supply your body with high frequency nutrition, that gray layer starts to dissolve. Because actually, it's from your cells that your body functions. So if your cells are being suffocated the whole time, you are going to get additional problems, and you don't want that. I mean, I don't want that. I'm a woman on my own. I don't have anyone in my life, so I need to be looking after myself. So yes, that's why I went over to Herbalife, and since I've started Herbalife, I haven't had alcohol in almost a year now. I've got no need to drink alcohol. I eat very, very, very clean. I've actually got a pot of soup on the stove. So yes, that's what I'm going to have for lunch. So to me, it's really important to have a really, especially now, it's imperative to have a good, clean eating lifestyle, because when that happens, everything else falls into place. And you're able to function better, and brain function is a whole lot better. And I think that's especially now, because of mental issues, because of lockdown, your brain space needs to be clear. And that's why if you feed yourself the correct food with the right nutrition, everything falls into place, as I said.
Absolutely. Now, do you feel a change? Because when lockdown started, you were dependent on a salary and a job and somebody to tell you when you could come back to work. The fact that you're now not waiting for lockdown to end, but you've got something to start with now that you can get excited about, has that been helpful for you?
It has, because it's actually been quite a good psychological exercise as well, because what's happening now is that the powers that be, they don't really have our best interests at heart. They really want us to not succeed and have mental issues. They really want to see us at the worst possible position. And it's like, I'm fighting against that. I don't want that for my life. I don't want that for anyone else. But with the change that has come in with lockdown, I think I've learned more in lockdown with regards to being isolated as what I would have learned if I was still at work now. And I've come into my own. I'm more grounded, and the thing is, my decision making has actually become better for me, not for anyone else, for what I need to do with my life and going forward. So yeah, that's basically it.
Do you feel more in control of your life than you did when you were working for a boss?
I do. Even though there's a lot of uncertainty, but you know, the thing is, if you feel that you got that control that you need to have, then nothing can break that down, and you won't return to something that you felt that your sanity has been compromised in. So yeah, especially with the hours and waking up early, and it's some nights I only come home at 1 o'clock in the morning, and then I'll be working the next afternoon at 2 o'clock. So some days I was pretty damn wrecked.
Yes.
But all good.
Are you getting into a healthier sleeping routine now that you're self-employed?
Yes, my biorhythmic patterns have changed completely. In the beginning of lockdown, I would be sleeping till 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But now I feel that I'm really starting to get tired around about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and then I'm able to fall asleep at the right time and have a good 8 hour sleep, because I'm really awake at about 6:30, 7 in the morning already. So yes, it's evened out. And I think when your biorhythmic patterns are sorted out and you've got a good sleeping routine, then everything else falls into sleep, because sleep is your best medicine that you can ever give yourself, because whatever you've nourished your body with during the day, that actually amplifies its effectiveness when you're sleeping. So yes.
I find it very interesting that during COVID-19 and lockdown, when everybody's worried about being unwell, you seem to have completely re-engineered your life towards wellness.
Well, it's a choice, but it's a choice that I needed to make for whatever happens after lockdown as well. So I need to keep myself healthy. But in the interim, during lockdown, I've lost an additional 6.5 kilograms. So yes, it's just, everything's just falling into place. But I think it's also because I'm in a happier space. And when you are in a happier space, you just lose that extra. I mean, I didn't lose it because I wanted to lose it. I just lost it because of the happier space that I was finding myself in. So yes.
Do you think if COVID-19 hadn't happened, you would have just carried on working for a boss?
I would still have been there. I would be standing on that cosmetic floor as miserable as ever. So you know, I must say that this COVID-19 has been a blessing in disguise, and to me it's been a necessary evil as well. So it's been a necessary evil to really take people back to their own ranches and to see what needs to be done there. Because I mean, I think this is just taken us back to home in more ways than one. it's also brought us down to a place where we actually realize what is important in our lives.
Those are
And
such
yes,
wonderful insights. Those are such wonderful
yeah,
insights. So,
yeah.
where do you see your business in 5 years' time?
Well, it's not where I see my business in 5 years' time. It's where I see myself in 5 years' time. I'm doing what I need to do because I want to leave South Africa for a couple of years, because I want to go, because I'll come back, but I'm a traveler, and I need to get out into the world, because I will get back to myself more traveling, because I see all these pictures. I mean, especially with you traveling and your photographs that you take, especially when you are, let's say, at the Drakensberg and you're standing in the bush amongst those mountains. That's where I want to be, because that's where I find myself. I've been to the Drakensberg before, and that's where I find myself. And that's what I want. I want to afford myself that opportunity to do it because of what I'm doing now. So yes, I'm just taking it a day at a time. And the thing is, if I keep on pursuing what I'm doing, I keep my focus, and I have such awesome meetings with yourself, and yes, I just get to know myself better. Things are going to just get a whole lot better for me as well.
You're so enthusiastic and passionate about what you're doing right now, and enthusiasm and passion really are contagious, that I'm pretty certain you're going to make a success of this.
Thank you, Mel. But I mean, on the surface, it's one story. What's going on inside is a different story altogether.
Yes.
But what I promised myself is that I'm here for myself, but I'm here for everyone else. When I leave my flat, I go to the shops, I make it a point to engage with the stranger. Because everyone, you can actually feel public tensions are really, it's soul destroying. And to me, to make conversation with a stranger, to find out how they are, how their families are doing, that we are in this together. If I can make that difference by just making a difference in a stranger's life, because that connection is forever. And then they can go back and say, you know what, I met this woman. I was down and out and she just started speaking to me. I mean, that's the kind of difference. I won't see them for the rest of their lives, but that connection and that feeling that I gave to them at that moment, it's something that cannot be bought.
That's so wonderful.
Yeah.
That's so
just
wonderful.
Make a difference. And yes, Mel, to me, it's important for me to just get out there, forget about myself when I leave my flat. And because I can't see myself, I'm seeing everyone else, like I'm seeing you. So the thing is, engage with them. Sometimes I have to pull my mask off and actually smile at people, because they see this huge, big Amazon, and they, especially kids, and I've got this mask on. I mean, and I don't want them to be scared. I mean, they're scared as it is. So yeah, I'm here to try and make a difference, and I hope it's going to work. More being a success, yes. Making money, yes. But I think essentially now, to make a difference in people's lives.
I love
yes,
that.
if anyone is interested in my products that I'm selling, I'll forward an email to Mel, and then we'll take it from there.
Well, this is your chance to give everybody your email address and phone number if they want to contact you directly.
Perfect. Thank you, Mel. Do appreciate it. Everyone, my email address is Monique, Monique01green@gmail.com. My contact number is +27 72 6200 152.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for chatting with us today, Monique. I'm sure you're going to inspire a whole bunch of people who are sitting on the fence and wondering if they should leave their jobs that they hate and go into business for themselves.
Well, Mel, how many people did we have today that looking at this complete stranger from South Africa? Hey, Mel, how many people did you have with you today?
I'm not sure. When we publish this, we'll see. When we publish this, we'll see.
Oh, you're publishing it. Okay,
yes.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Mel. I do appreciate it. Wow.
It's going to go up on YouTube.
joking. I am, oh my word. Thank you, Mel. I do appreciate it.
It's a huge
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Thank you for
You must
being
have
with
a
us.
good rest of the day, and thank you for this opportunity. Much appreciated.
It's a
Thank you,
pleasure.
Mel.